3, 2. Wait, what?
It's already live.
Oh. Hi.
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 Trying to get
Hi.
Facebook started.
Don't panic.
Because we're professionals.
Totally planned.
Don't knock over the cans.
Hi guys, Tom here.
Oh my God.
What's up, Instagram? It's Cloudy.
Hit
And
me decoy.
Facebook. And everything.
Too many cameras.
You guys are bad at this.
Yes.
You're bad at this.
Well, welcome to the weekly stream.
It is going to be a lovely, lovely stream. We thank everybody.
Ooh.
Oh hey, and Andrew Olson is watching.
Oh,
You
wow.
can't prove that.
It just told me.
Don't say my name out
It
loud.
just told me.
Don't say my whole name out loud.
What's up, everyone?
So, we've
I
already
know,
got a bunch of
lovely
people
stream.
watching. Jeez.
Yeah, we got a lot of people on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Facebook. I've noticed from like just posting stuff, Facebook is kind of meh, but Instagram is.
Yeah,
So,
I've noticed that myself
For
too.
those who do not know, we are live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you want a really good camera angle that's not from Instagram, go and look at our YouTube and you have a head on,
It's the same that you're looking at on YouTube.
yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
It's the same angle that you're looking at on YouTube. It's the same.
From the Instagram?
No.
Yes.
It's the same angle
Yes.
from YouTube?
Yep.
They don't know what they're talking
Anyways, we have our first question. Professional in what?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks for your question.
Hi, Josh. So, just to go over a couple things, can you grab me the... Yes, that. And then a
And
Saturday Night Special
I will
from
take the.
behind.
I'll take
about.
the other one.
That's you.
The other one?
Yeah, the other one. Thank you.
Yep. And I will take.
I'm so glad we were prepared for this.
Right?
Yeah, because we know how to do our jobs. What's up, guys?
All right.
So, Cloudy.
It's been a while. Hello. So, for those who do not know, on Saturdays we have our Saturday night specials from 8 to midnight.
Is that why we call them Saturday Night Specials?
Yes, because it's a special Saturday night.
Oh,
That makes more sense now.
That makes more sense now. That's why
Alright.
I chose.
That's
that
why
name.
these guys play, because they're
That's why
special.
I chose that name.
All right.
That makes sense.
Anyway, so
I was wondering why I did that.
coming up we have adult night this weekend. What that means is 18 plus, 400 FPS, 0 engagement distance. Come on out, have some fun. After that, we're going to have pistol shotgun night. So if you have pistols or shotguns you want to use, go ahead and come on down. Then we're going to have the return of adult night, then adult night, CQB night's coming back, and Spec Ops night is coming back in August. So keep that on your calendars. If you want information, go ahead and pick up one of these at our store and put them on your refrigerators.
Yeah. Also, coming up very soon, actually.
Very soon, you
Very
say.
soon.
Very.
Very soon.
We have our Extreme Airsoft Expo. I still don't know why it's backwards on Facebook.
Because it's mirrored.
It's weird. But we have our Extreme Airsoft Expo, which is coming up August 10th. That is going to be, if anybody's ever been here for any of our expos.
24 days, by the way.
24 days?
24 days.
24 days away. So, for anybody who has been to any of our expos before, basically what we do is we have local teams, we have manufacturers of the guns, we've got, occasionally we'll get some local, smaller celebrities, but obviously in this case, since it's going to be linked in with another event that Decoy is going to be going over.
Also, we're going to have Cliff, so you can thank him in person.
Yes, you can thank Cliff in person. Remember that.
Thank him.
So,
Give him no context for why you're thanking him.
yes,
That is the plan.
Just thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
Same with the ASG guys.
So,
Thank you.
Just walk up. Don't even call him Cliff. Say, thank you, Elite Force, and then walk away.
because he is Elite Force, apparently.
We look forward to
Yeah,
seeing
of
you
course.
there, guys.
Everyone knows.
But that's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge networking opportunity.
Harrison heard to say that.
What's up, Harrison?
Well, that happened.
Ignore that.
We are not going to make you feel awkward. We promise.
Well,
Wink, wink.
Kinda.
we won't. They will.
They will. So, but the expo is going to be a huge networking opportunity. So if you guys do have your own small Instagram channels, or if you have a small team, or you just want to be able to show off some of your stuff, you can come here to the expo, or even if you just want to check out a bunch of the cool stuff that some of these guys are going to be setting up, that's what the expo is going to be for. So we're going to have food trucks. We're going to have different team building exercises that'll be going on. There'll be different vendors that are going to be here. Obviously, we're going to have influencers here, so we'll have anybody who's going to be here for the event that he's going to go over that I'm not going to ruin because it's his chance for that.
Anyways.
So we'll have other fields here that will be representing their fields. There's going to be food trucks. Did I say food trucks already?
Yes, you did.
I'm hungry. So there'll be food trucks. It's going to be absolutely huge. It's going to be a massive, massive raffle at the end. So just like with every other op that we do where we have a raffle at the end, and there's usually 3, 4, maybe 5 items that we usually raffle off depending on what we're able to snag up from people like Harrison. Hi, Harrison.
Hi, Harrison.
Love you.
By the way, good job on the Shadow 2. I think you did a good job building that.
You did an excellent job on the Shadow 2, Harrison.
We went over that. I think
M40s are good too.
All our distributors build these in their backyards.
So,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are checking that out. That's going to be awesome. The raffles are going to be completely ridiculous. They're going to be insane, the number of prizes that we're going to have. So make sure you guys are here for that. There will be a pre-reg up relatively soon, so make sure you guys are checking that out. It is going to be awesome. Don't miss out.
Yeah.
Decoy.
Shortly after the expo, in fact, right about the time of the expo, we're going to be having, I guess that'd be before now that I think about it.
Technically.
Shortly before the expo, we'll be having EA Fest 2019. That's our 10-year. All right.
As you should, Harrison. You should take full credit. I know you designed that in your garage somewhere.
It was a great job.
Excellent job.
I mean, I heard it was so good they're making real pistols like it.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. You
Yeah.
should feel special about that, Harrison. They're making real pistols based off of your Shadow 2. That's awesome.
The real
pretty
one
good.
actually feels nice.
Oh my
Why
God.
do they
We're
let us do this?
professionals. Because we're professionals.
Continue.
Can you hold that up for them?
Yep.
So, that was 23 days away technically because on the 9th we're going to have Influencer Night. So if you want to come in and play with all the YouTube, Instagram stars and things,
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
I'll be there.
MySpace celebrities, I don't know.
Is MySpace even still a thing?
I think we went over, yes it is.
All right.
It still exists. I feel old just saying that out loud.
Yes, the new event is the EA Fest. Our 10-year is the new event
Yes.
coming on.
So we treat the anniversary as technically being another event, another op, but it's obviously on a much, much larger scale.
Yeah.
Like on a massive scale. Because during our normal op days, it's just us and whoever wants to show up.
Joshua, when you say the other guy, do you mean me? I have a name, you know. I just can't say
Yeah.
it out loud
So,
on stream.
one quick thing, because I see somebody's re-asking a question. So, if you guys ask a question, we're not ignoring it. Decoy is writing them down. We're saving them for
Oh, no.
after the topics.
And I'm trying to remember what you guys are saying.
These questions here, the one about how was the op, that's the subject of the stream.
I know.
I'm ignoring them
I know.
because we'll get there. Anyways, the night we have Influencer Night. Come play with your favorite celebrities, or, I mean, come play with me,
Us.
basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, most important celebrity right here.
Excuse you. I'm right here.
On the 10th will be the EA Fest proper.
Get it back.
Come in, celebrate Extreme, and have a good time.
Am I part of it?
We will also have airsoft vendors. We will have. Wait, did you say the raffle prizes were for the expo? Because I'm pretty sure the raffle prizes are actually for the fest. Now that I think about it,
It's the same day.
you can't prove that.
They're both on the 10th.
August 10th.
It's the same
August 10th.
day.
We're gonna have airsoft celebrities, food trucks, giveaways, raffles.
Wait a second. So everything that I said.
Yes, it's the same day.
I hate you so much.
But most importantly, if you pre-reg for the fest, according to this at least, Sunday regular gaming is free.
Yeah.
Ah.
So if you want to play the Sunday after,
I have to interrupt you here. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hello.
So continue.
I like how we have a question. So UBG. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that was UBG.
Yes, it was.
All right. Did I cover everything
Yes,
today? 'Cause
you
I lost
did.
my track.
So
It's a red carpet event. Come
yes.
dressed to watch us accept awards that we give ourselves because that is how the Film Academy works.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are, obviously you don't have to, you can dress however you want, but we recommend dressing up in
Camo
movie-esque-
tuxedos.
Yes, camo tuxedos. I'm going to try to see if I can get a tuxedo for it.
I'm down.
That's going to be kind of fun. So make sure you guys are checking that out. It's going to be bigger than any other event that we've ever done. So make sure you guys are coming here for that. And make sure you are pre-registering for the Influencer Night. Because we're only going to be allowing a certain number of people here for Influencer Night. And if you don't pre-reg, there's no guarantee that you'll actually be able to be here to play. So we will unfortunately have to turn you away if we've reached our maximum capacity.
Sadly.
So unfortunately, make sure you guys pre-reg ASAP as soon as that pre-reg goes live. We will let you know when the pre-reg goes live.
I also do want to address something. We have someone talking about UBG closing October 31st. That is not confirmed. There is no confirmation that they're even closing. Those are just rumors going around.
Yeah, I don't think UBG themselves have actually officially even said anything about it.
No.
I talked to people there when we were there.
Yeah.
It's just a rumor right now.
Yeah.
Like there's no concrete basis for that.
Anyway,
Getting
off the whole UBG thing for now.
pre-reg is up if you need to get a booth for the expo.
Yeah.
I don't think the Fest pre-reg is up just yet. We will let
Not
you
yet.
know as soon as that goes live.
So,
Can we sing Mike a happy birthday? Not right now.
and not even a little bit. Sorry,
Love you, Mike.
Tolerate you, Mike.
All right.
Oh,
So, now moving on to our spotlight. I kind of feel like now since Harrison's watching, we probably should have done one of his guns.
it was confirmed, by the way. It was confirmed.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll have to check,
it
because
was
I don't remember seeing anything
Posted
about
to
it.
their page earlier today.
Yeah, no, they
Oh,
they
today,
actually
all right.
specifically told- Okay. I don't have to play dumb. That is right. They did say that they were going to announce after the event.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So,
Spotlight.
spotlight. Even though we've done this before as a spotlight, since Harrison decided to join up in Facebook, love you,
It's his
Harrison.
wonderful.
We've literally talked about this gun in every podcast since it came out.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
So, Harrison did a wonderful job in designing these. Yes, we are going to give Harrison all the credit because I feel like it. I feel like making his head bigger. So, but
Come give us a
yeah,
big
these
hug.
things are probably the best pistol I've ever held.
Team pistol.
Yeah,
Like,
actually.
not kidding.
No, it's T-pistol.
Like, not kidding.
Anyway, getting onto the real spotlight.
Spotlight.
We've obviously spotlit that pistol before. So, and if any of you guys have ever talked to us about it, you know that we absolutely love that thing.
Yep.
That is hands down probably my absolute favorite pistol that we've ever had come through the door.
Well, okay, I'll get into that story when we talk about the yacht, because there's a story behind me rushing town with it.
That
Alright.
was a fun day.
So for the real
Oh, yeah,
spotlight,
how are we going to do that? We're going to each give a story? Should we do it that way?
I guess
Well,
we
well,
can each
well,
give a
I think that's
story.
a good one.
I know mine.
Anyway,
So-
Spotlight.
So
What we
to
got?
get the real spotlight, this is kind of a very underappreciated gun, I feel.
It is.
It's an absolutely solid gun. Like, these things are really, really nice, but for some reason, nobody wants one.
I want one. I want one that works.
Other than you.
I want one that works.
So one of
I'm
these.
getting to it.
No, I got it broken down.
I'm getting to it.
The G36 Elite from Elite Force. These things are super, super nice. So you're getting MOSFET. You're getting quick change spring. You're getting 11-1 LiPo ready. You're getting electric blowback. You're getting comes with a high cap, but you can get mid caps for them. Which I know some of these other weird, funky looking guns, the mid caps can be a little bit finicky to find, and sometimes they don't feed properly. But as far as mid caps go, when you do eventually grab mid caps for these guys, they're probably some of the better mid caps in the market that you can grab. It's got a nice little side folding stock for people assume that it's for aiming, but no, it's actually for getting in and out of vehicles. Believe it or not.
I mean,
Wait, you don't
And out of
just
gun bags?
You don't hold it to your nose and try
No.
to peek with it.
you don't canine it?
But probably my favorite feature about this gun 2-round burst.
2-round burst.
2-round burst.
2-round burst.
2-round burst.
Did you talk about electric blowback?
I said electric blowback.
Okay, cool. I was reading chat.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
doing my
I
job.
said electric blowback.
All right.
So you do have a rotary style hop up in here, which it's actually a nice big dial. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, probably not, but it's a nice fat dial. So even if you are wearing gloves, it's actually super, super easy to go ahead and turn
Yeah.
if need be. So hop up is super, super easy to adjust.
Do we have a rough price for the... That's what I was looking for, too.
$124.99.
No,
I think.
that's the competition.
Nope.
No, that's
$224.99.
Yeah.
$224.99.
$249.99.
Sure?
There we go.
It's around
I'm
the
actually gonna read
200,
it.
250 price range.
$249.99, guys, because these guys are stupid.
No, I'm just blind. I'm
It's
just blind.
$249.99. Now, you're literally getting
I got-
Amoeba internals
And what was electric blowback?
and electric blowback, and you're paying technically less than pretty much all the Amoebas. Because most of the Amoebas are around that 250 to almost 300 range. So you're at the low end Amoeba price point, and you're getting something that's super cool looking. It's super cool looking, and
With
it's technically
trades.
got a and it's all legitimately licensed, and it technically has a built-in riser. So for any of you guys that run full face mask, you don't have to worry about cranking your neck as much.
Probably one of the best parts of the G36 in general.
Yeah.
That nice high up rail.
Anything you guys have to say about it?
No.
It was on the cover of Rainbow Six Raven Shield, Raven
Yes.
Sword, Raven something.
One of them. Yes.
It was Rainbow Six 3, whatever the title was.
Yes. I've also noticed that video games do this gun very well.
Yes.
Yes.
They do.
Almost every video game
They
I've
do.
played that they've had a G36, it almost always shreds. I don't get it.
Any
Not
Ash
Arma.
mains out there?
Not Arma, but their ballistics are kind of weird.
Well, that's Arma.
Yeah, like 223 in that game is kind of garbage,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, that's that.
Yes.
So, for those who do not know, well, we're moving into the meat and potatoes of the segment.
Shut up.
I'm hungry.
For those who do not know, us three and our team, MTF Griffin, were at UBG Operation Nighthawk.
I
which
came
was-
prepared.
I did not.
Operation Nighthawk. Oh,
Might
I
not
don't know
play
which
carrier.
Yeah, mine's still on my...
He
Boom! Anyway,
held it upside down.
Yes!
Do it again.
I know how to do my stuff. Anyway,
I thought you were
so that
colorblind,
was
not
a...
dyslexic.
I'm just blind in general. So
Yes,
that
it's
was
evolved.
their 24-hour event that happened last weekend.
Last weekend. This
Yeah,
past weekend.
This past weekend.
People think I'm talking about Siege when I said Rainbow Six.
No, not
Rainbow
Siege.
Six is not Rainbow Six Siege is not Rainbow Six.
I'm the one who mentioned Siege.
Correct.
I said any Ash mains out there.
I used to be an Ash main back when there weren't any other good ones.
Yeah, true.
Back when there was like 5 people total.
Yeah.
So that was a 24-hour event we went to with our entire team, and it was the most fun I've had playing Airsoft in a long time. For those who do not know, it was at UGB, which is a
UGB?
UBG.
Keep doing that.
I am dyslexic.
Ultimate ground battle.
I am dyslexic.
Yay.
Shut up.
Continue.
Go ahead.
Or would you like me to take
Go
over?
ahead. Just
All right. So we went to a 24-hour op this past weekend at UBG called Op Nighthawk. So it is actually the first 24-hour op that they've had in, what was it, 10 years, I think
Yeah,
is what it
like that.
was. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was a hell of a lot of fun. So,
was.
like he said, the three of us went with our team, MTF Griffin. We were representing Extreme Airsoft while we were there. We were on Green Team. Green Team absolutely demolished Tan Team.
Yeah. Considering they all left before the very end.
Basically. Anyway, that's besides the point. No trash talking. But that was a heck of a lot of fun.
Yes.
And there were some pretty cool moments that happened that
For a
they
lot
might
of
not
us,
be like super crazy like it happened in a Call of Duty video game where there's like super crazy explosions and the set pieces are ridiculous, but just some of the moments that you don't get when playing CQB that you
technicals.
only get when you do events like this. And we're going to give you a couple stories of some some things that happened.
Yeah.
Some things that happen.
Some things
It
that
was
happened.
a first Milsim event for a lot of us, and it was a first night op for a lot of us as well. So all that considered, we were exhausted, we were eaten alive, we were gross, but it was super fun.
The rocket launcher.
I was medic during this, so how we would medic is every single person's able to have an ace bandage to revive once. And then after that, a medic has to come, bring them a water bottle. They have to down the entire water bottle, and then they're back into the game.
I also want to point out that Squirrel, we pushed town 3 times.
Yes.
3. My favorite experience was me, Tom, and our marksman Trevor. We were pushing into Alamo. If you don't know the layout, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
We were pushing Alamo into town, and we just kept on getting pushed back. So I'm sitting there I put down my sniper, took up Chili's 416, and we're like, all right, let's try and go as far around as possible. So we push all the way into the boundary, followed the boundary all the way across into the middle of town, and we're like, why don't we just push up? We had us 3 and another squad who tagged along. We're like, all right, guys, do you guys know how to breach? No. LMG, just give us cover fire. A little kid with a spring shotgun and a laser pointer was like, all right, let's go. Me and Tom, we push up. We have Trevor keeping watch, and this little kid behind me pushing with a shotgun. We sieged town, cleared the entire town, and got that, which was the most satisfying thing ever in airsoft that has happened. Because here at a CQB field, good, you get done with the objective, you're like, all right, cool, let's go to the next one. This one, you're like, holy crap, we conquered the entire town. All right, let's push up and lay in a bush for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
What's your moment?
It's hard to choose. There are some pretty good moments. I guess since it's sort of like where I do the best, I'll bring
Living up to your name?
No, because that could have been handled better. Of course, I'm the only one who opts in when someone's like, we need a distraction. I'm like, all right, I decoy.
Did you call for a
decoy? Okay.
I hate us for doing that.
You do, but that's tough. No, so when night fell, we got a raid, a mission, or whatever you want to call it, to go turn the power on in town, right? And like all that who goes like, I think it was Adam, Mike, Ian, and myself, and then 2 random guys who just kind of walk up while we're walking away, right? So we push into town, nothing really happens because it's night. People are like, I don't want to go at night because they're, lame. We push up to the 2-story in town. We leave, I think it was Adam and Mike who were with us. We leave them behind with the VIP that we got to escort, our team CO, and the XO. I don't even know where the other 2 guys went. And then it's just Ian and I rushing a lot of buildings, clearing through them, just making the way safe for us to keep moving stuff. And it was fun. And I wish I brought the camera because we would have had enough light. I could have gotten film. It was cool because we'd move up, the lights would be turned on one section, then we move out into the shadows, the lights would be turned on. It was really cool. Very, very fun. I'm also a fan of night ops, personally.
Yeah.
But
So I've actually
I
got.
am and I'm not.
So I've actually got 2 that I.
Oh yeah,
can,
it was Trevor. Trevor was with us. That's
Yeah.
who it was.
So I've actually got 2 that that really stuck out the most with me during the weekend. And believe it or not, one was actually the very first engagement that I had, and the other one was at the very, very end. And I'll go over the first engagement first. So Grippin split up into 2 separate fire teams, and we had I want to say Squirrel and a couple other guys went with the main assault element from Green
Squirrel
to
and
go
Mike.
assault medical, I think is what it was.
Yes.
They went to go assault Medfort. Well, they wanted the rest of Grippin, which was only 4 of us left. They wanted the rest of Grippin to hang back and kind of patrol the back a little bit to make sure that none of the tan were trying to sweep up around. Well, we're doing our patrol, and we get up to Med, and CO tells us that he has eyes on guys that are trying to push up around through Sam Site, which, if none of you guys know where Sam Site is, it's fairly close to Med, but it's kind of off to the left-hand side.
Now you're talking about backfield UBG where they don't usually
True. But it was basically to our left and rear of where we were currently.
Should have brought the map.
Should have.
Wait.
So
Do I have it with me? Keep talking.
it was me, Cloudy. We ended up taking Squirrel back with us. We had Ian with us. Chili
Trevor.
came with us.
Trevor.
Trevor, and I think we had one. No, we didn't have a random. It was just us.
Yeah.
And so we pull back around, we circle back around, and I think basically the only person we didn't have was you with us there, because I think you were doing something else. And so we start pushing back around, and we don't know that they were at the Sam Site yet. We just know that they were circling around. Well, as we're coming around, all of a sudden we start taking fire from Sam. And Sam Site, not Sam. I don't know if there was a player named Sam there. He might have been. But
He was mean.
so we start taking fire from him. From Sam Site. From him, yeah. So we start taking fire from Sam Site. Well, so what we end up doing was we basically kind of spread out a little bit, formed a line, and then just pushed. Just pushed through. Cleared all of Sam, and then a random friendly comes running down the hill and goes, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
That happened
Out of nowhere.
That happened a lot.
That did happen a lot, which was weird.
Where
But
did you come from?
He just comes down now, not only does it come down the hill, but he starts clearing the stuff that we're literally
Yeah.
I just physically cleared that a quarter of a second ago. Like
The
guy
communication from some of our allies was pretty
was a little wonky.
Yeah.
But,
non-existent is the word I would use.
Yeah. So, but that was actually pretty cool because we ended up clearing them out. That was actually a really intense firefight, believe it or not.
First one.
Because for an outdoor field, that was actually super, super close. Like, we were probably maybe from one side of the store to the other, which for an outdoor field, that's super, super close to get into these pretty big firefights. It was 5 of us, and I think there was like 5 or 6 of them. So there was a lot of shooting going on.
Sky just opened up.
Yeah.
So that was actually super, super interesting. And being the first engagement that we had for the weekend, that stuck out with me, and it was just super awesome getting in there, spreading out through the brush, pushing through, laying down, covering fire. We had Chili laying down, because Chili was running the saw for that one. He was laying down, covering
Adam
fire.
was too.
Adam was laying down, covering fire. Cloudy was kind of sticking back a little bit because he was the medic. We didn't want him to get hit.
And then we had Trevor.
Trevor laying down fire with the
marksman.
marksman rifle, and just pushed through and just cleared it. And
It was.
that was actually a pretty intense firefight. So
I think everyone still had their energy then. And
Yeah.
people,
yeah.
that was when the most people were there because we had a lot of people leave because they're like, oh, in the woods for 24 hours. We're dumb, so we're just like,
Let's do
24
this.
hours.
we're just like, all right,
So-
what's that? Another raid? Let's go.
So right before nightfall, our
Actually, we do have a request if I can just stop
yeah.
you there. Chili wants us to talk about the Go Help Bravo Hold Medfort incident.
I was actually going to get to that one. So
Well, remember, we don't have a ton of time.
me and Chili we were just sitting at our CP. We were eating, and then this dude walks down like no gear, just rifle. Hey guys, we got to hold down Medfort for 15 minutes. Just have a mag. Let's go. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey Chili, can I use your LMG? He's like, sure. So we go. No plate carriers. I didn't have my med bag. I didn't have anything. We're just we get there. We're like, okay, sweet. Instantly, 3 LMG fire straight at us. We're like, what's going on? So I drop down, just laying down with the LMG. Long story short, we get wiped. But I get medded, and right as I get medded, put my dead rag back in my pocket. Someone pushes up through the brush, shoots my teammate, didn't see me. So I just roll over with the LMG and short burst into his leg. That was the only time someone called me out. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm alive. It's okay. Are you hurt? He's like, no. That's an LMG. I'm like, yeah. Did it hurt?
So that had actually happened just as I was getting back to CP, because I had just done another smaller thing. I think I had gone in.
Was that Freetown?
Yes, that was when me and you were at Freetown, I
Right.
think, and we were just getting back to CP.
Well, you got back to CP.
Well, I got back to CP.
Separate. We have video of that.
Yes.
Actually.
So I went to go back to CP because I had bled out because we didn't have a medic with us.
By the way, if you've seen the photos we posted, or the photo of me we posted on Facebook, and then the photo of him we posted on the team page, that's what that's from. That's when we were in Freetown.
Yes.
Anyways.
So, but I had to go. I went to go back to CP because they went because he was with a main assault element from Green, leaving Freetown to go assault. I think you were going to go assault oil,
Freestone,
right? I think.
whatever. No, we were going to. I think we're going to oil to find like an attaché case with
that's what it
an
was.
objective card. in
So
it.
now
Or-
I'm not just gonna follow them around the whole time they're trying to complete a mission because I'm useless at that point.
Hold on, I gotta stop again because
God.
someone's asking another question that has already been asked. We will get to those later.
Josh, you should know better than this. We
We've
tell
told
you
you
this
this before.
every week.
Yes, we did do good. We actually won. Green team won this op.
So, but anyway, so I had to go back to CP. So as soon as I got back to CP was when Cloudy had just gotten to the CP and they had gotten tasked with that quick little mission. And then they end up going out and I still had my radio on me. And all I'm hearing is just all the radio communication going over. I'm like, wow, they're really getting screwed right now, aren't they? Oof.
Ben Marshall. I did bring my GoPro.
Ooh.
I was gonna
It
say
died
the
during.
FOB.
It died like just
How we're
before a
laying
bunch of
there
actiony
with
bits,
tan
but I
slowly
brought
coming
it.
up and just sitting here.
So we have video. Stop talking over there.
FOB.
Stop talking over there, guys. So we do have video. Not a lot. We have some.
You talking about
That's
pain?
whatever.
All right, whatever.
Anyways, so similar to his thing where they're just like, oh yeah, grab a rifle and go. Like, our team CO comes up to us like, they're like, okay, our second spawn point's about to open up. We need you to go down there, take this flag, raise it. You guys on Instagram probably saw the live stream I did of that, a really short one because we didn't quite get engaged. Don't worry about it. We saw 10 people and I was like, okay, we're about to get in a firefight. Put the stream away. And then I just sat there being field commander for a while. Because oddly enough, they said, you don't need that much ammo. You just got to go hold it. They're probably never going to go over there. So I'm like, okay, pistol, 4 mags, let's go. That's all I got. Pistol and radio. So we're sitting up in FOB. What is it? FOB Devil or something?
No, not Devil.
I can't remember the name.
I forget what it is.
Anyways, Diablo.
That's it.
Sure.
So we're sitting up there. I'm sitting up like on the stairs, kind of looking out over everything. Pistol radio. That's all I got. And that eventually, I'm going to skip a lot because we were there for a good
Hour.
hour and a half. We were definitely there for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
And that leads into this big first assault on town because town just opens up.
Yeah.
And so main force comes through there. They're like, we got to go assault town. I'm like, let's do it.
It was rough because our entire team was spread out.
Bob Hades.
That's what it is.
That's
All
it.
right.
We were all spread out
Squirrel.
all over
I'm sure he was wearing
Hades.
the, cape as, the thing as a cape.
So I crossed main road just watching people cross into town, and I'm literally on my stomach laying in the woods with a sniper rifle with a bar 10 that I was just handed from Ian, and I'm sitting there just laying there for an hour, not moving, and just slowly, hey, there's a guy, all right, pop, hit, okay, next one, and I'm like, hey guys, we see people going. Our communication was on point.
Communication was on point. We were so close to everybody that we were whispering the entire time into our radios.
And then we were desperately calling for backup from Trevor and Tom, who were at CP in the tents laying down.
Yeah, exactly. And so while we're at Bob Hades, I hear the siren that tells us, no one can see my hand when I do this. I hear the siren that tells us that town opens up. And I'm just like, Mike Squirrel, run to town, grab as many medic water bottles as you can because that's the way you revive and there's a finite supply. So it's like, run. No one's going to go. I need someone to go. Run. So they do. They bring back a bunch.
It was
I think just Mike alone grabbed like 7. I think.
Yeah. But
no guns, just...
It's really funny because like we had this big assault on town right after that, and he calls for a distraction on the radio. That's when I was like, this is my calling. And essentially we have a thing where there's a column of our allies who are not a column, they're clumps. There's clumps of our allies just kind of taking cover, not doing anything, watching one guy with a pistol rush town solo.
Yeah.
which was dumb.
So
But
speaking of,
let me hit up Instagram. So yes, we do know about UGB. We were actually talking about
UBG.
UBG. I'm dyslexic. Shut up. So we do know about it. We're actually talking about the op, the very last one, and we found out there that they are closing, sadly.
Anyways,
So, but speaking about raiding the town, so the very last mission was kind of like a domination style mission.
Yes.
So there were 3 points in the town. There was the 2-story, there was POW and Alamo, I think is what it was.
Yep.
yeah,
No,
Castle.
POW Castle.
That's what it was.
2-story.
So
We had one of our teams sitting in
That's what it
Alamo
was.
not helping us move,
So-
which is important to note.
we had 2-story and POW. I forget what the status of Castle was, but we didn't really. I wasn't really.
We
too
never
worried
made
about
it to
that.
Castle.
So
We had Tan coming from Castle.
now, me and I think you were with me
Mm-hmm.
originally. I don't remember if you were with me when we made that first push on that last
No,
mission.
we were.
But we end up
We were
going.
with you the
in-
entire time.
I know. Well, I know you. But yeah, whatever. Shh.
I've got video proof.
So we end up going into the 2-story to help them keep it secure. Well, there's not a single tan guy within eye shot of it. So we're like, all right, well, screw this. I see a bunch of tan running at POW, so we might as well go try to help them at POW because, as far as I know, we've only got like 3 guys at POW, and I can see at least 6 dudes trying to rush them. So I take these 2 guys, and I left everybody else at POW. So I took these 2 guys. We leave, and we go to start pushing up the right side where.
What?
Hey, man, always have Tylenol on me whenever we go to ops. I'm sorry you did not feel good, but thank you for coming out.
Is it Big
and-
B?
Yeah, it is.
All right. So Big B, he's coming to this game for his first ever Milsim event. I gotta give him props. He's never done this before. He tried it. Unfortunately, due to some back issues, I guess,
Oh,
he
him.
had to leave, which is why I was not there for one of those assaults.
Yeah.
But he seems like a really cool guy, and like I'd like to see him at more events. So
Yeah.
Hopefully
Big B.
you're doing all right, bro.
Let us
Come
know the
down to
next
our
time you're gonna
tenure.
go someplace.
Come down to our tenure. We'll be happy to see
Oh,
you
I
again.
already invited him. He knows.
So, but so we end up start pushing up on that right side towards the Jeep, if everybody knows where that Jeep is,
Oh, yeah.
and we know that there's a bunch of tan dudes there, and it's just the 3 of us, and then all of a sudden our CO comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
That was
that
like
was-
super strange.
Well, okay. So,
And he has a deep, loud voice, so we're like, oh,
so there is this being. I realized I was calling it Baby's First Airsoft, Baby's First Milsim for a little bit, but that's kind of the idea. Was not so much Baby's, like that's not the nicest thing to say, but it was.
Airsofters first Milson.
No, I was calling Fort Ord Baby's First Milsim. That's
Yes.
what I was doing. This was supposed to be like you've never done this before, give it a try. You know, you got plenty of time because 24 hours, which I realize night events is kind of intense. 24 hours is a long time to be out in the field.
Yeah.
But because of that, we had a lot of people who maybe decided they didn't like it and they left, or had time obligations, or not calling anyone out. People show up just for the night event and then leave before the sun even comes up.
Ooh.
Um,
And we did nothing.
but we didn't do anything.
No, we
apparently.
didn't.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Triggering.
so because of that, towards the end of the event, we can't give you final numbers, but we know that at the official debrief, there was our entire team, and then I think 8 from another group, and 4 tan.
Yeah.
Now it started off 40v40,
It was 41v40,
41v40, excuse me.
technically. We were outnumbered. We'll give
We
them
were.
that credit.
We were.
Which
But,
again is why that first assault was so hectic.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're clearing up that right side, and the 3 of us are clearing every single building, like every single corner of every single building, because we don't want to risk any tan trying to sneak up behind us.
Ooh, those practicing
So then, that campers, if you're watching, that's important. Clearing your corners, remember.
Yes.
So anyway, so all of a sudden our CO comes out of nowhere, and he's clearing it. Well, he's clearing through the buildings with us. So we finally get to the last set of buildings before you have to make that left turn towards POW. And before he even starts saying we need to rush POW because there's tan, me and him, I already know. I'm pretty sure you were right behind
I'm right
me.
behind you,
We're already sprinting. Like
I was with you
we
guys
don't
the
even-
entire time.
Yeah. So we're like, I don't care what you're saying. We're going. We're just going. So we rush into POW, and he was first, which was weird because he's a big boy.
And I had an LMG too. And I had an LMG
He's got a
too.
stoner LMG.
So I'm clearing corners with an LMG.
So, I got all this on video. That's probably the one I'm going to publish to the Extreme page. And you all campers, you should watch it because it's not the world's best, most clean operation, but the fundamentals are pretty strong.
Effective. We made sure that we checked everything.
We checked everything. You'll hear me when I'm clearing the one building I actually went in. You'll hear me calling door left, door right.
Yeah, I was right
dead
behind
end.
you when you were doing that.
And I was behind you guys.
So, but that out of the whole weekend, just that moment alone, if we ignore every other moment that happened, just that moment alone made the entire weekend worth it.
And it was also the last mission where we should have been the most tired and the least likely to do so.
Oh, we were going ridiculous.
But we went all in.
Big B's going to Autumn Justice.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you there, man.
Possibly.
So, whoever said it in the past chat, we are going to try and go to Autumn Justice. I think we might still try and run green.
There is a little bit of coordination we got to do.
Yeah. So,
because there are obviously employees that also work here that are on the Reapers that also like to go to these events.
Yeah. So
it's
there's
very, very
there's
difficult.
some balance we got to work out here.
So during that last hoorah, our commander comes up. He's low with his MP5. I'm like, dude, do not stand up. And I bring up with my LMG, and I'm just laying down cover. And then he just stands right up. I'm like, I said, don't stand up. He's like, sorry.
He was good, but he wasn't.
Granted, he had
100%.
4 hours of sleep the night before.
That's true.
Yeah, he was.
The problem with being the CO for this thing is you're basically obligated to participate in every raid.
Yeah.
And our team participated in everyone, but we were able to rotate.
Yeah.
We basically split up into two separate fire teams. So
We
one
had-
team would go on a raid, the other team would kind of rest or do a patrol. Then we'd flip flop with the way the other fire team would do a patrol or rest, and the other team was doing a raid. So
I think-
we were able to relax quite a bit
All
actually.
right, we got a few minutes left in story time, so let's choose one more.
My last one is with Trevor.
Chasing the guy down?
Me, Trevor, and two other snipers
Yes.
on green team. We pushed all the way down to South Tower, which is right north and South Tower are the two towers right before their CPs.
Or just don't worry about it and keep it short.
So basically, we go down there, and all four of us are just laying in the bush with sniper rifles, just picking off the tan team in their CP. And it was the funniest thing ever, trying not to laugh and seeing people scramble for their guns and try and fight back. Oh yeah, snipers are the way to go.
Oh, yeah. Adam getting lost.
Me and Trevor getting lost.
I don't know how you guys could get lost on that field.
Trevor's like, wait, this splits. We'll take right. I'm like, okay. We go right, and we're like, crap. We're at Sam.
Our CO did that to us. We were moving as a group. I think it was when we had the VIP,
Yeah?
scientist or whoever he was.
Yeah, I remember.
And yeah, because we start going right, like, no, guys, it's the left one. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because we're listening to the radio, like Adam asking us directions as he's lost, and he ends up over by Tan CP or something like that.
Yep.
It was really funny.
Hey guys,
He
where's
goes
this?
the other direction. He's on the opposite side. It was really funny.
So he never went out alone. Granted, he got lost during the day, or was that the night?
During the day, and,
During the
and
day.
he did take enemy contact and he did chase them,
Yes, he did.
which is a scary thought.
Oh, we have some dumb teammates, but God, do I
Yeah.
love them.
Gotta love it. But no, that weekend was absolutely worth it.
All right.
That was a lot of fun. But-
So, we got a few related questions.
ooh.
How old do you have to be to play these ops?
So usually you have to be 18 for some
Yeah.
of these, but I believe there are some organizers that let you play at 16 with parental consent. I'm
I
pretty sure.
think this one was one of those.
I believe this one was 16 with parental consent.
Yeah, you got to check. So just because you think that you might be too young doesn't mean you shouldn't go check the pages for these, because they will tell you all the information you need. If they don't, it's probably whatever the field standard is. Probably.
Yeah. Usual.
Then the other question we had was, can you do suicide bombing? And my follow-up question is, why would you want to?
That's stupid.
I know it seems cool, it's the video gamey thing or whatever. You're letting your team down.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supporting your team. You're just going out there.
And
to do
if I
something
need
that's-
to, if I have to res you, that's one more res that I could have given.
But
to
also
one of
keep
these
in mind
guys.
that in order for him to be successful, he would have had to run out into the middle of a crowd of enemies. You will
Yeah.
not be
Yeah.
able to res him. That is why you are just taking manpower away from the team. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, sometimes they'll have role players do it. It depends.
What's up, man?
Anyways, that's all I had for the related stuff. What you got
Yes,
there?
I am calling you dumb, Adam. I am calling you super
Wait,
dumb.
he called it out there and here?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. So
That was a fun weekend.
it was a fun weekend.
That was a really fun weekend. But
This is one of these situations where I would say, like, if you ever want to try something like this, like, just do it.
Yeah.
Just find something.
send it.
I mean, in the case of this one, is $45 if you registered early.
Yeah.
Like, came up all the way to $55.
Don't be afraid to talk to the other people.
Just find some friends, or better yet, I'm surprised no one did this. Well, some people kind of did for a little bit. Go find people who think they know what they're doing, and just be like, "Hey, I'm new. Do you mind if I tag along?"
I don't know if you're there, but Caleb, thank you for running with me. Backed me up the entire time. Random dude just came right up. I called him Booney for the entire time, but
I always identify people randos. I'll call them randos. I always identify them by what gun they have. So you'll hear
Same.
in
Yeah.
the video I post, like, I'm just shouting out to a guy named G36
And FAL.
and FAL.
yep.
And FAL did not know what his name was.
Anyway, don't be afraid to talk to people.
It's in your hands.
We all have a similar interest. You're there for a reason. You see any of our team, if you see our logo, talk to them. We are. Ugh.
I don't know. What did you do?
Did you look at it?
Anything. Shut up.
But yes, don't be,
Focus.
if you see our logo, if you see anyone on Grippin or anyone here at Extreme, talk to us. If you're on the field,
Oh, there we go.
we're
Nailed
happy
it.
to play with you. Don't be afraid to speak up and have some fun.
Yeah, we had because while we were there, in order to leave the CP, you had to leave in at least 4-man
Yep.
squads. So we had 7 guys, meaning we had to take at least one other person with us. So we were constantly bringing people that we didn't know and people
Although
that were
later
there
on
the
it
first
turned out we
time.
were just going out with the CO.
Yeah, exactly. So
Because pretty early on he started coming to us first.
we were basically the first
Volunteer
people
for
he
your
was talking
missions.
to.
They will like you.
We were the ones who were. I don't want to like brag too much, but from what we heard
We can
from the
brag.
enemy team, we were the ones that they were worried about.
Those guys with. I was actually sitting at a bonfire at night. Those guys with the Grippin patches. I am tired of them. I was like, you mean these? That's us.
Anyways,
The fat boy.
moving on to the other
Question
questions
and
we got.
answers.
Question and answer portion. If you have any questions related to that op, to anything, whatever, we'll answer them now. Any mafia-related ops coming up?
No, but that would actually be pretty cool.
Technically speaking, I'm not going to give anything away, but in the October op, the thing we're using as inspiration for it does sometimes have some bonus content that is mafia themed
Yeah. And tofu.
and tofu themed.
I still love that.
I'll show it to you later.
Okay, I'm lost.
You gotta play number 2 and number 4 to know what we're talking about.
Yep.
Well, I've played number 4.
You didn't unlock the costume then? Oh, that was Wii only.
I had it on the Wii.
You didn't unlock the costume?
Come on,
then?
tofu
Apparently
operator.
not.
All right.
This is forever ago.
You take damage, you lose chunks.
That's pretty great. That's only
All
an
right.
ever. Anyway. Is this week's camp behaving better than last week?
So, it is a much larger group,
A lot larger.
which can be a little bit more difficult to handle. And it's a lot harder to get the information to all the kids. Now, would I say that they're better or worse behaved than the last week? No. I will say that it's a little bit harder to get the information to them because there's a lot more of them. And it's a lot harder to get through everything that we need to get through because more kids have to go through all these different training exercises. But I wouldn't really say that they're more or less well behaved than any other group that I've ever done camps with.
Yeah.
It's a bigger group that I just need to work harder to get to.
Apparently they don't pay attention. So I guess follow up to that statement. Can you make Claudia and I do diamond push-ups?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm
You're
fat.
number 4 on the team?
Number 4.
Tank.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
So
Shut up.
Can
But no,
can
I'm
give us
fat.
20 push-ups right now. All right.
Gotta watch my mouth.
Yeah, you do.
I got one on Instagram. Since
got?
UBG is closing, where are you guys going to go for your ops?
Extreme Airsoft.
Extreme Airsoft.
I feel like that was a gimme. Come on, guy.
Yeah.
we don't know.
We don't know yet. It depends on what the op is. I mean, not
That
all
op
ops
was-
are at
Yeah.
UBG anyways. I mean,
And for the record, that was our debut op as a team. So
I'll tell you this. I'm going to go to Ballahack in December.
yeah,
Ooh.
Okay.
cool.
Next.
Has Demo Ranch responded to our invite yet?
Not confirmed yet.
All right. There you go. Tom, when are you not hungry?
No.
Okay,
I
cool.
have pizza right over there.
How
Sorry, I'm fat.
how much is a table at the swap meet? Did we say there's a swap meet?
I don't.
I don't know.
No,
if
we didn't
said
say
there was
anything
a
about swap
meet.
meets. We said expo.
And CQB night and Spec Ops. No swap.
We didn't mention anything about swap meets. We had our swap meet already.
Do we have any black PTS mags?
No, we are sold out of the black ones because everybody buys them. We
But-
have tan though.
But stay tuned.
Instagram question: are you guys ever going to try and make an outdoor field?
Maybe in the future. We'll see.
What he said.
Who knows? We've been around for 10 years. We'll be around for 10 more years. We'll see what happens.
And we'll be around for another 10 after that.
And another 20 after that.
Whoa, 20?
Oh, I know.
And another 50 after that.
Oh,
Because I think that would be 100.
That would.
Yeah, that would.
That's why I said 20.
Nailed it. No, I mean, because
Yeah, I know. That's why I
That
said
was
20,
50,
so it
and
goes
I-
to 50, and that
Anyway.
50. Math.
when Spec Ops,
Quick maths.
Spec Ops is August 31st. CQB
All
night is August 24th.
now here's a tough one. Oh, hey. Scroll's going to be at Bellhack at the same time. Weird.
Ooh.
All right. What is the best CO2 or green gas blowback?
Has to be blowback.
Has to be blowback around $100.
Around 100.
Good luck.
Around your price range? Elite Force 1911.
Yep, that's actually
That's just
the
your price
only
range.
full blowback at around 100.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna do you one even better.
Prove it.
It's a little bit over the 100. So you figure if you do the Elite Force 1911,
You're about
most people are gonna do
110.
you're gonna be about 110. For an extra $5, get yourself a GTP9.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that is
Not
a good,
CO2
that-
though.
Said
CO2 or
CO2
green
or
gas.
green gas.
Oh, or green gas. I did not say
So
or
you get the
green gas.
pistol, you get obviously the mag, you get 2 extra back straps which comes with 2 hop-up adjustment tools,
Yes.
a speed loader,
Mm-hmm.
a patch, and a hard case
I forgot about the patch.
for 115
It's
bucks.
a good patch too.
It is a good patch.
And
Patch.
it has their ceramic nozzle, which helps with gas efficiency.
It's a whirl nozzle. That's what they
Excuse me,
call it.
a whirl nozzle.
Speaking of, have you seen that they're making a 1911 with the whirl nozzle?
Yes,
they
I
are.
did see that. I went to SHOT Show, remember?
I'm actually really excited for their carbine kit.
So
Yeah, that'll be a while.
they're super, super gas efficient. They're super lightweight because it is an all polymer pistol, but who cares? It's a pistol.
I'm surprised we haven't got a question about the 19X yet.
I'm actually
We've
buying
had one for like
my
the
birthday.
last.
I know, this is like
three
the
pa-
only time
three
that
screens.
nobody's asked about
I
the
am
19X.
getting a 19X for my birthday, which is coming up.
But yeah, I would have to say spend a couple extra bucks, about 115, get yourself a GTP9.
What does that thing look like? I assume they mean the GTP9. They're not very specific.
What does that thing
What does
look
that
like?
thing look like?
It
It looks like
looks
a
like
GTP9.
this.
It looks like this.
It looks like a GTP9. If you haven't seen
I'll
one,
go
then how
grab
do
one
you
so
not
we
know?
can see it.
Please do.
They're
Oh,
very-
man, noises.
We still got some time, so people still have questions.
Yeah. Instagram, if you guys have any questions, shoot them our way.
Looking at you, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebox. Book. You red F looking thing.
Facebook's blue.
Really?
Yes. Facebook color is blue.
So yellow.
He's colorblind, remember?
No, he's doing it on purpose.
Yes,
Oh.
I am.
This is the GTP9. I don't know why I said it like that.
I like the sights. It's cool. The way you don't like align dots or lines. You actually kind of like with your sight, you kind of fit it into itself.
Down here, push the button. This is your hop-up adjustment tool. And it keeps it stored.
Seatbelt,
Then,
the mask thing.
pull these down. Slide comes right off.
Make sure you put your mask
You
on
like
before
a
you help
Glock.
anybody else.
Polar Star or DSG? Polar Star.
Polestar.
If you want to build a DSG, don't. The reason is you're going to put a lot, and I mean a lot of strain on your gearbox.
Why aren't you addressing the Instagrams? They asked the question.
You're going to put a lot of strain on your gearbox because in order to get the FPS you want, you have to use a harder spring. The last one I built, I put 170% spring in it, and it broke the rear of the gearbox. Build an SSG if you want an AEG, but if you want the performance, just go with a Polar Star. Do you guys have the G&G M92s?
What's up?
Do we have the G&G M92s?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We got those.
All right, cool.
I think they call them the GMP or the GPM9 or something like that.
Most hated mag.
Most hated mag?
I'll let you guys go first on that one.
That's a good question, actually. I'm not a big fan of the Amoeba mags personally, and I've had trouble with the Elite Force, the cheap ones we sell for like what,
$10.
$10 a piece. When I was getting back into it, I was like, oh, cool, I can easily afford a box of 10 of these, so I did. And the problem is I got a 416 CQB, and they don't work in them. And it was just,
Worst mag.
What about you?
God.
Not
Og
worst
mags.
mags, most hated mag.
oh, well, I guess that disqualifies
Og
all my
magazines. Og
No,
mid
you
caps.
hate it the most because of that reason.
answers. I guess.
Og mid caps, just because of how freaking hard it is to find them.
No, okay, so this most hated mag, as much as I like the guns, the ICS 6.
Yeah.
It's such a pain to get those back in properly. And if you don't get them in
gas
properly,
blowback mag, like a GBBR mag. Yeah.
no.
They're
Gas
just
blowback
annoying.
Masada. Beautiful.
They're
mag. Beautiful
annoying
mag.
to load.
My most hated mag. This is going to probably come as a shocker to you two.
High cap.
No. The green PTS EPMs.
Because they don't have them.
Because
They're always
I
out of stock.
want them, and they've never had them, and I still want them. PTS,
Greg.
come on.
Come on, Greg.
Come on, Greg.
Make
Long.
more.
Let's go.
The best.
Okay,
Yes, but-
I feel you on that one. Yes.
In all seriousness, though, probably my least favorite mag. I wouldn't even really say hated. I don't really hate any mags, but
yeah, that's the problem with that question.
I would have to probably go with.
Rude.
Rude.
I can't see what it says. Sure. I don't know. I'd probably have to go with the standard Elite Force mid-caps, only because of the fact that so far in pretty much all of my guns that I've had, I've never really had them feed consistently. Now, obviously, I'll have some that fed flawlessly, and I'll have some that... But as far as consistency goes...
I know mine.
The guns that I've had, they didn't really work in. Now, there are guns out there that they work amazing in, but for some reason, the guns that I've personally owned, they just didn't really want to work that well in.
I don't like AK mags.
CAG3 mags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
have to mod
both
them.
my G3s have TM receivers.
And you have to mod
So
them.
you gotta either mod them or hope.
I got another
You
question.
got a good question?
Question.
I got
About
a
a
good one here
green
too.
gas tap hose, not an HPA. E-Vike hose that you can screw onto any.
Gross.
I like the idea. I hate them.
Good idea, but I hate it.
We got a minute left on stream for Instagram.
All right. Well, we got one more beauty of a question. How about that Yeet Cannon 9?
What about it?
I am buying one. He hates it. He hates it. I'm buying one.
You're literally buying a high point.
Yes, I am.
I would rather have the Yeet Cannon 45.
What he said.
For those of you who don't know, HK Challenge High Point to name their gun the Yeet Cannon 9, and they said that if you do it, we will name the USP 45 the Yeet Cannon 45.
Oh,
So I'd
yeah.
rather have one of those. I already got a 9. I want a 45.
Well, there's 18 seconds left on the Instagram live stream, so I am going to go ahead and say good night. I'm Cloudy.
Tom.
Decoy.
Bye,
And we'll see you
Instagram.
next week.
Bye, Instagram. Bye,
And
Facebook.
have a good one.
But Facebook is right there. Facebook.
So now that those losers are gone, let's talk.
Ouch!
I'm kidding, Instagram.
And
if
Chuckles
you want.
literally just joined.
What?
Chuckles just joined the Instagram.
Well, he was watching the Facebook.
He was watching
for
the
a little
Facebook. All right. Okay.
bit. There's a time limit on the Instagram?
Apparently.
That's weird.
Sweet. All right. So Facebook is going fuzzy. Oh no, it's back.
There we go.
Your autofocus is dumb. You should
It's
disable
very dumb.
it. So I guess we'll just go ahead and shut down the rest of the streams then.
Yeah, there's really,
Alright.
we pretty much finished everything.
You want to get up there and hit the buttons?
Maybe.
If you guys have any questions or you want to talk more about the op, go ahead and head into the store and we will be happy to talk to you about it. But until next week, we already did our sign-offs.
Don't do
So-
it. Don't do it. Oh, he did it.
Oh.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Lame.